Holley School District, Sports Boosters. We have the great honor of putting two people up on the Wall of Fame tonight. With that being said, I'd like to introduce Andrew Grillo as our guest speaker tonight. Good evening, everybody. Well, I have the privilege of introducing my father and brother as they're inducted into the Holley chapter of the Athletic Hall of Fame. So I'm going to start with some of you know him as Mr. Grillo, some of you know him as Coach A, I know him as Andrew. So Andrew Grillo, Andrew, come up to the mat. No more rematches. I'm done with those. So, Andrew has really set the standard for excellence of Holley wrestling, or has at least taken it to another level since he's graduated. He finished his career with 186 wins and only 11 losses, which, winning percentage-wise, there's not many wrestlers in Section 5 history or New York State history with that kind of winning percentage. So that's incredible just in the speak of itself. While he was on the wrestling team, he was a 5-year member of the varsity wrestling team, 6-year member of the high school team. And during that time, he won the league title 4 times. He was a league all-star 4 times. He was a Section 5 class champion 4 times. His teams were both 4-time champions of the league tournament and the Section 5 class tournament. He finished in the top 3 at Super Sectionals pretty consistently, finally winning the tournament and receiving the Most Outstanding Wrestler Award his senior year, which was 2004. That was also the same year that he won the New York State Wrestling Championships. He's got the banner on the wall to show for it. He was During his time on the wrestling team, he was a 4-year team captain, and his senior year he was named as an academic All-American for his accomplishments in the classroom as well. So that's a big congratulations on that too. Not only was he an all-star on the wrestling mat, but he actually was an all-star on the tennis courts as well. He was a 2-time Genesee Region Honorable Mention All-Star and a 2-time League All-Star. So that meant 4 years of being recognized as one of the best in the league on the tennis courts. After he graduated from high school, he went to SUNY Brockwell, where he was a 3-year varsity wrestler there, and he was a member of the All-SUNY Academic Wrestling Team in 2007. Outside of high school wrestling, he was a 4-year Empire State Game participant. He received a gold medal in freestyle and a gold medal in Greco-Roman in the year 2000. He won 2 silver medals and a bronze medal as well. And the biggest feat he had was, as a 15-year-old, he wrestled in Fargo, North Dakota, in 150 kids in his weight class, I believe, and was an All-American in 2002. So I'll quit talking and say, Andrew, congratulations on your induction in the Holley Hall of Fame.
First off, I'd like to say thank you to the Sports Boosters for this honor. I had incredible support throughout my wrestling career from both my teammates here at Holley and my family. Each season was memorable in its own unique ways, thanks to my teammates. We held each other accountable in season and out of season and made each other better each successive year. I am grateful to my mother for her love and care throughout the years. She always had dinner prepared at home after wrestling practice and made meals and brought meals to each match. For after weddings, of course. She spent hours upon hours sitting in gymnasium bleachers, never missing an event. She videotaped every single match so I could study the film, and I can now revisit these memories forever. I want to say thank you to my brothers, Adam and Ashley. Thank you for demonstrating what quality wrestling looked like. From you, I learned that hard work and a positive work ethic translates into success, and success was not going to come easy. Thank you for being my biggest fans. as I know I was yours. Thank you. A special thanks to Adam for returning to the coach and being my workout partner for my senior season. After not allowing me to get a single takedown during practice for most of the season, I knew I'd earned it when I finally did. Or at least thank you for letting me think I earned it. And finally, to my dad. You traveled all over the country to take me and my teammates to tournaments. You pushed 35 to 40 wrestlers every day, from November to March, to not only be better wrestlers, but to be better people. And made us feel comfortable in uncomfortable situations by pushing us to work hard through the physical and mental fatigue that comes with wrestling. Thank you for not allowing me to be content in my success, as there is always more to strive for. Thank you.
And now for Coach Grillo, also known as Dad to some people in this, grandpa, friend, mentor, you name it. He's something for everybody. He started off his career in Holley in 1975. He was here for 2 seasons as a teacher assistant, PE teacher, and then left and then came back in 1989 and stayed here until retired in 2019. During that time in Holley, he was the varsity wrestling coach, he coached varsity tennis, and he also coached modified soccer and tennis as well. He was a PE teacher, athletic director, and dean of students. He mentors future phys ed teachers through SUNY Brockport and SUNY Portland. And he's also an educational consultant through the University of Rochester. As a coach, some of the accomplishments he's had, some of the biggest accomplishments he's had is obviously what I said, is him being a mentor to many, including some of our coaches from Byron Burson here today, Mr. Hannon, Mr. Mathias, and Mr. Sauer, and obviously the coaches over there in the Holley corner as well. Myself included, and some people in the stands. It's good to see some of the people who came back for this. During his time as a coach, he's a 16-time Genesee Region Coach of the Year, 6-time Section 5 Class Coach of the Year. His teams have won 20 Genesee Region titles, 12 Section 5 titles. His club teams over the summer won a prestigious New York State Freestyle Club Cup Championship 1 year. And also, victory-wise, he has 796 wins in his career, which, at the time of his retirement, and hopefully this will stand for quite some time, is the all-time New York State wins leader for New York State wrestling coaches. As you can see from the banners on the wall, he's got 5 New York State individual champions and several place winners that he coached to the podium. Not only did I say wrestling, we also coached tennis, and he was very accomplished as a tennis coach as well. Some people, this goes overlooked sometimes, but he's a 3-time Genesee Region Coach of the Year in tennis. His teams have won 14 Genesee Region League titles. He's coached up to 68 Genesee Region All-Stars. He had 2 individual Section 5 champions. His teams won 3 Section 5 titles and were a 3-time runner-up. He had a career record of 245 wins as a tennis coach. Some of the awards he's received, including this one. In 1998, he was recognized by Section 5 Wrestling for the Terry Justice Memorial Award for Outstanding Service for Wrestling in Section 5. He was a 2005 National Wrestling Coach of the Year finalist. And just this past year, his team won a very prestigious Section 5 Sportsmanship Award. He was honored by the Owens County Youth Bureau for the Helen Brinsman Youth Worker Award. Last year, he also was recognized by the Rochester Radio Press Club for the Charlie Wagner Award for promoting sports at the local level. And he's also we just found out that he's going to be inducted to the Section 5 Wrestling Hall of Fame later this spring. Some other things Some other credentials is that he's coached not only at the high school and the local level, but he's also coached for the New York State schoolboy, cadet, and junior level wrestling. He was one of the wrestling coaches on those teams for several years. He coached at the Empire State Games, the Western Region coach again for several years, and he was also the founder of the Holley Youth Wrestling Club and the Gold Forest Wrestling Club. And I was just told about 10 minutes ago that the first dual meet tournament that Holley hosts every year will be now named in his honor. So I'm going to quit talking again and introduce my father, John Grillo. Congratulations.
I said to myself I wasn't going to get choked up, but it's gone by now. Anyway, walking through those doors, walking in this gym, it's overwhelming. This is where I had my home for several years, and I appreciate everybody coming out tonight. And it's so nice to be back in this gym and to see many of the great student athletes that I've coached, some up there in the stands, some of these guys over here, and obviously over here as well. This honor could not have been possible if it weren't for the many great and dedicated athletes that I coached throughout the years. Thank you to the Holley Sports Boosters who made this evening special. The Holley Sports Boosters do many wonderful things for this community and for the sports program that go unnoticed. I encourage you to find a Sport Booster member and please join the organization and make a difference. Thank you to the many student athletes who allowed me to teach and coach them, and all my past assistants, coaches as well. To the Holley Sports Boosters, to the Holley Central School Board of Education, administration, and staff. And finally to my family and friends who supported me throughout my journey. However, this night's not about me, it's about Andrew. Andrew is the one who did a lot for this program, for a lot of things. He's the only individual state champion in any sport in this school's history. He is the one who set the tone. He did not want to be good. He wanted to be great. He worked hard in the off season. He did everything he could possibly do to make himself at the level that he finished his career at. So again, the last congratulations goes out to Andrew Grillo. Thank you very much. I would like to say thank you to Byron Burgess for putting up with this long ceremony, and to my friends, the coaches here that have been part of my life for years, and to all the past wrestlers that I've coached, and to the new ones, good luck tonight, and thank you everybody for this wonderful evening. God bless.